Okay, I'm gonna do a little quick response to this TikTok video. I saw another content creator from TikTok that has a pretty large following shared this video, so I went and looked at the original video because I thought it was funny. But the original girl shared this video because of all the talk about the random guy from Atlanta and the baby mama's coming out, and the biracial baby mama Morgan Bailey, who started it, complaining about her baby daddy, calling him the random man from Atlanta, saying that she had the baby for the random man from Atlanta. So this content creator basically was trying to make a point, and this is a good point that she's making. We understand that these men are deadbeats. We understand that they're not good guys. We understand that they're no good. They're not loyal to their own children. They don't care about the well being of their kids. They abandon them. They don't financially support them. They just leave these kids. They abandon these children. And these children do not have fathers and father figures. They barely see them. A lot of these guys are part time dads, even if they spend time with them. A lot of them see them maybe like 3, 4 times out the fucking year. That's not a father. Seeing your father 3, 4 times a year, that's not a full time dad. A lot of these men don't want to pay child support. They ain't paying child support because there's nothing to get from them. A lot of them don't work. But I understand that these guys play over these women. They do. But to be honest, a lot of these women know what they're getting out of the deal. And with this TikTok, it goes to show you the mind frame of a lot of women, especially black women, but we've been seeing a lot of bottom of the barrel white women and non-black women hooking up with these men, now becoming the face of baby mother, baby motherhood, single motherhood, and they don't care either. So with the whole situation with the random guy from Atlanta, Morgan Bailey, and now you got multiple baby mamas coming out claiming him. The random guy from Atlanta has 7 babies out of wedlock, and now these women are coming out saying, "Hey, I'm baby mama number one. I'm baby mama number two, three, baby mama number six. Baby mama number five is currently in a relationship with him, I believe. No, baby mama number six is currently in a relationship with him. But the fourth baby mama and the fifth baby mama, they have not come out yet. And if I was them, I would not come out because this whole situation is embarrassing. I see a lot of black women encouraging it, thinking it's funny and talking about I'm gonna buy the merchandise and they're so proud of her. But I would be ashamed to connect myself with this guy, and I would be embarrassed to let people know that I'm just going around having raw sex with these men that are not committed to me, that are not my husband. They're not planning on getting married to you. Matter of fact, the random guy from Atlanta, first baby mama, came on TikTok, which is a black woman, and said that she basically slept with him as a one night stand. She broke up with her boyfriend. She knew him or something like that, dealt with him 1 or 2 nights. I guess she didn't use protection, and he went on about his business. Then down the line, I believe that she had some type of DNA test done for her daughter because she thought that her daughter was for the boyfriend that she had broke up with, and then she slept with this random guy from Atlanta. Come to find out, it wasn't his baby. So the only person she felt like it could be was the random guy from Atlanta. But it goes to show that she had sex with this man without a condom, basically a one night stand. I would be embarrassed to come out and admit that. And the reason why all of this is coming to light is because of that attention seeking, corny, weird ass biracial Morgan Bailey. She's the one who put all their business out. Okay? Now, the random guy from Atlanta exposed himself, and that's why the baby mamas came out and know who he was. But I would be embarrassed to claim that man. I would be embarrassed to get up here and call myself a damn baby mama. But a lot of these women wear being a baby mama like a badge of honor, which is kind of weird. I would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed that got used up by a guy like that. But with this TikTok, she basically showed that a lot of women are online saying that Morgan Bailey was a victim and the other baby mamas were victims, and in spite of them being attractive women, they were young and dumb, and he used them and he manipulated them. But with this TikTok, it goes to show that these women know exactly what they're getting. And what cracked me up was a lot of the black women were talking about Morgan Bailey's baby daddy, which is the random guy from Atlanta, saying he's unattractive, he's bummy, he's fat. I wouldn't date him. I was shocked. I thought he was going to look something like Michael B. Jordan, and he looks like a bum and he's a drug dealer. But the truth of the matter is, the majority of the women that follow Morgan Bailey and that are in tune to this bullshit are single mothers. They're just like her. And for them to say that Morgan Bailey's baby daddy, the random man from Atlanta, is unattractive, I wish you can see some of these women baby daddies. What was cracking me up a little bit. They were calling him ugly, and I was just thinking, okay, some of you are baby mamas. Let's see what your baby daddy looks like. And with this TikTok right here, it shows you what a lot of their baby daddies look like. Now, not all of their babies are jokes, and baby daddies are like thugs and criminals. Some of their baby daddies work, and you might find them somewhat attractive, but majority of black women's baby daddies are what you see in this TikTok video. And black women know what they're getting. This is what they call attractive. But it cracks me up that they're saying her baby daddy's ugly when he looks like majority of their baby daddies. And I know that because I've seen black women's baby daddies. Most of them are not really attractive. They can't dress. They don't work. They don't got shit going on for themselves. And these are the people that these women will give unprotected sex to, and a baby. A baby is a big deal. I would not want to bring a baby into this world knowing that I'm fucking their life up, because I decided to pick some dumbass nigga to impregnate me. And these women are not embarrassed. They said they're victims, they're being used, and they're being left behind by these dudes. But you can see from this TikTok video, this is the type of dudes that they're picking to have children for. They know these dudes are not going to stay around. These dudes ain't wifing them up. That's the first mistake that they're making. They're having babies with men who don't commit to them, who don't marry them, ain't committing to the children, don't care nothing about the kids. A lot of these men were looking to sleep with them, sleep around with them, and once they got pregnant, that was the end of that show. Once they use them up and get them to spend their money and live up in their house and drive their cars, that was the end of the show. Pretty much. These black males that abandon their children are absolutely disgusting, and they're destroying these children. But the women that pick these men to father their children are destroying them also. And everybody wants to pass the blame. The women want to say it's the men's fault. The men want to say it's the women's fault. In my opinion, it's 50-50 right down the line. You can't get pregnant unless you let somebody raw dog you. You can't get pregnant. So, for people to say, people get pregnant, things happen. No, if you're not using protection and you're not using birth control and condoms, you're going to get pregnant. That's not, it's that simple. That's not hard. You're going to get pregnant if you don't protect yourself. And a lot of you are dealing with these ain't shit dudes, these bummy ass dudes, because you don't really care. You don't have standards. You're just sitting around trying to have fun, sleeping around with men, thinking that if you sleep with them, if you give it up, they'll stay with you. If you give them a baby, they'll stay with you. And they're not. These guys are horrible. But you are choosing these men to be your baby's fathers. And you're causing your children a lot of pain. A lot of pain. And a lot of black women just don't want to admit it. When the baby mothers started coming out, there was one white woman. Morgan Bailey was the biracial baby mama, and the rest of the women were black. So it goes to show that black women don't really have really good taste in men. It doesn't matter their education background. A lot of them are really not all the way there. They just gravitate to anything because they're broken. A lot of times they gravitate to messed up men because they're mentally messed up. Okay? Not all of their baby daddies are thugs and criminals and drug dealers and got multiple children out of wedlock. Some of their baby daddies got jobs. Some of them, got a little career, whatnot. They just don't feel no commitment to the children. I don't understand how you can start creating kids with a woman and don't think about the future of the children and say, hey, you know what? I chose this woman to be the mother of my kids. She might get on my nerve, but I need to try to work and see if I can, like, keep the family together for my kids, give it a chance. These men don't even give a fuck about trying to create no family and, a household where their children could be raised in with the mother and the father. They don't care. They don't even pay child support. They don't come see the kids. They can care less. Just like the random guy from Atlanta. He don't even visit his children like that. He's in a relationship with baby mama six and he's spending time with her daughter, but everybody else's kids are being neglected. They don't have a father. And when you deal with somebody who got multiple children out of wedlock, you're not going to get any child support like that. And from what I heard, a lot of y'all ain't really getting a lot of money in child support unless these men have really, really good jobs with benefits. But most of you are dating men that, work minimal wage if they even work. A lot of these guys are thugs, criminals, drug dealers, deadbeat, got multiple babies out of wedlock. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. This whole situation with Morgan Bailey and the baby mamas coming out revealing themselves on TikTok, this is embarrassing for black women. And a lot of these non-black women that are supporting Morgan Bailey, they're only supporting that biracial baby mama, the preference because her mother's white. Non-black women and white women will not be supporting you black single mothers like that. I'm talking about you fully black single mothers. The only reason why they're on TikTok in support of Morgan Bailey is because she's their daughter. They see her as a non-black bitch. And for the white women who get pumped and dumped by black males, they'll support her too. But they would never support you black single mothers. They would never blow you up like that, trying to get you deals and brands and all that. They would never do that for you. The reason why these non-black women are in support of Morgan Bailey is because she's the daughter of a white woman. They could care less about y'all black ass and y'all black ass children. They could care less. So we see what these black men look like. We see the black men that these women are picking from this TikTok right here. They just went online telling everybody, trying to expose their deadbeat baby daddies. And a lot of times when y'all expose these deadbeat black males, y'all really expose the mindset of yourself. It shows how low your self-esteem and standards are if this is what you call your baby daddy. And so these women decided to post photos of their deadbeat baby daddies on Facebook, and this girl made a TikTok about it. It's embarrassing. I would hold my head in shame if those are the men that I choose to be the father of my kids. Nobody's trying to say that these deadbeat ass black males are need a break. They're disgusting what they're doing to these children. They're creating so many broken homes, and to be quite honest, they're spreading all kinds of diseases around. These men are not using no condoms. I don't know what would make you guys think in 2023 that dealing with a black male without a condom is the right thing to do. Dealing with any male without a condom is not what you want to do, but especially when it comes to that black male. That black male is reckless. He's out here on the DL. He's out here sleeping with anybody he can get. And you guys are playing Russian roulette with your lives and the lives of your children, connecting them to these deadbeat men, not creating any type of legacy for them in the future. You play a part, and regardless of how you want to blame these black males and say, oh, it's not my fault. They always want to blame the mother, but they left. No, you knew they were going to left. They didn't want you anyway. They weren't claiming you as their girlfriend. They weren't trying to marry you, first of all, and they weren't treating you good, and you know that. Why would you get with the drug dealer expecting him to be an awesome father? I don't know why. And this TikTok exposed the mindset of a lot of these women who claim to be victims and that these men played them and manipulated them. The mindset of a lot of you women, your standards are low when it comes to black males. You date anything just to have a black male. It's embarrassing. But that's all I really have to say about this TikTok video. Let me know what you think in the comments. This was funny. I think I'm going to link the original TikTok video so you can see the comment section because they going off about these men. And it's funny as hell. But a lot of it is not funny because children's lives are being destroyed because of the action of their parents. And it's really not funny at all when you really look at it. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.